Solitude is seductive. It's easier because you don't have to think about anyone else, and it's cheaper because you don't have to listen to anyone else. Solitude's also faster because you're not waiting for someone else. But then again, sometimes 2 hours into the solitude, the euphoria of the aloneness wears off, and there's that biological danger of prolonged isolation. I remember those moments when the loneliness washes over me and there's actually a panic attack, and you realize, oh, solitude is romantic and useful, but not as rewarding as we think. It's amazing in a city with 8 million people, you could still feel alone. That's why it's so great to have someone to share the happiness with, because a life without someone to witness it isn't. It's a human thing. If we refuse to acknowledge our need for each other, it will always leave us cold and empty and alone. You know, if we want to live a more meaningful and nourishing life, it's about changing those pronouns. It's about developing the shared language of we and our and us, and not just the masturbatory monologue of I and my and me. Playing music in the park has forced me to go out in the world, and it allows the craving for togetherness to trump the tendency for anti-socialness. I always selfishly secluded myself with my music, but I got over that. I started to share that music with other people, and it changed the whole experience. Without that, we're just winking in the dark. That's a lesson that took me about a decade to learn. But you can't cure loneliness with just warm bodies. It's got to be the right bodies. So my wife and I met on Match.com several years ago. And I was hesitant to get on Match, but it was a Saturday night. I was actually getting pumped up to go see Tool live in concert. Not the most romantic music. It's, prog rock, metal, death type stuff. So it wasn't really the mood for love, but I was just in this mode of like, I'm gonna get pumped up, I'm gonna get on Match.com, I'm gonna pay the money, and I'm gonna find someone special. And I think that was the key. I paid the money because there's a lot of online dating services that are free, and look, you get what you pay for. So I paid $100 for 6 months. And they have this thing on Match, I think they still have it, where you can sign an agreement that says if you do not find someone special in 6 months, you get your money back. I will take that bet. And it's almost like being unemployed. You have to show that you're looking. You have to send a certain amount of emails every day. So I did, and I committed to it. And 6 or 7 weeks into the process, I met Brittany. And on our second date, I told her, you owe me $50.
Not looking for a cause, just loose. Oh, run through the garden, shake the very dust off your shoes. Oh, take my blues and guard them. Corner rays will be canvas white. Oh, freedom for rebellion. Come to Terry hole in your sky. Oh, what did I tell you? All along, all along. She's scary when she looks upon. We go on, we go on to knowing all along, all along. Oh, Oh, and Terry hole in your